The destructive nature of false accusations. False accusations have long been a tool of manipulation, stemming from bitterness, delusion, or the inability to accept reality. Rather than addressing differences with honesty, some people resort to fabricating lies, seeking to degrade and harm others. This pattern is evident in both personal relationships and spiritual matters, where individuals falsely accuse not only each other, but even God Himself. In many failing relationships, rather than acknowledging faults or differences, one party may resort to baseless accusations. For instance, a woman might falsely accuse her husband of infidelity, not based on evidence, but on personal insecurities, assumptions, or outright delusions. She may bring up irrelevant or unrelated matters to justify her claims, further entrenching her false narrative. For the accused, this becomes a source of deep pain and frustration, as they are unjustly blamed and slandered, often with no means to clear their name. Such behavior not only damages trust, but also leads to irreparable relational destruction. Just as people lie about one another, many also lie about God. They blame Him for their hardships, misinterpret His words, and twist His character to fit their own distorted perceptions. Some reject God not based on truth, but because they have crafted a version of Him that suits their grievances. Instead of seeking understanding, they cast accusations, as if God were the source of their suffering, rather than the one who offers redemption and truth. A person who continuously misrepresents and accuses God is much like someone in a toxic relationship, always distorting reality to fit their own narrative. Just as false accusations can destroy human relationships, they also create a barrier between an individual and their creator. Without humility and truth, reconciliation becomes impossible. False accusations, whether against people or God, reveal more about the accuser than the accused. Those who refuse to acknowledge truth and instead choose deception not only harm others, but ultimately separate themselves from genuine relationships. In human affairs, trust can only be rebuilt through honesty and humility. Likewise, in matters of faith, a sincere relationship with God requires truthfulness, a willingness to seek understanding, and a heart open to His ways rather than false narratives. Those who persist in lies and accusations only isolate themselves, forfeiting the very peace and reconciliation they claim to seek.